in a cave of ice, a giant ice cavern. Me and a group of people are searching for something. We had heard that something old was hiding in there. I'm about to walk up to a man, a worker, as a loud, ice-breaking roar booms through the cave, and a 10 feet tall ice giant runs straight towards me. I turn and run into a small opening in the wall as the giant reaches after me and luckily misses. He turns around and runs towards the people in the cave. I hear screaming and the sound of a rampaging ice giant. I keep crawling through the tunnel, and it gets big enough to stand. Still, the sound of the rampaging giant is all around me, the screams of the people, the workers in the cave. Further down the tunnel, I find a creature, no bigger than a football, and it was a mix of dog, ape, and a rat. It might not sound as such, but it was incredibly cute. It was chained down. It looked at me with sorrow and loneliness in its eyes, and it begged me to stay. I asked if it would rather be set free, and it nodded. I set it free, and it ran up my shoulder. I told it that it needed a name, and I asked if Icarus was to its liking. It nodded again and ran back and forth between my shoulders, visibly happy. We keep walking down through the tunnel until we see an opening. I exit near a sawmill by the river, and I hear screams. The sawmill's on fire, and there's a full panic. I start to run towards the mill as I see the giant. I hurry down behind some logs on the ground. The giant roars. I peek around to see where the giant is, and as it walks behind the mill, I run into the forest as fast as I can. I hear Icarus letting out small squeaks very silently. We don't run for long before we exit the forest and come upon a small village. But the giant isn't far behind. We run past several houses. We go down a road and keep running. I hear a roar again. The giant has entered the village and is destroying everything. So many people are running. I see several trying to hide inside what seems to be a concrete storage room. I start to walk towards them, but a black car cuts me off. They are looking for someone and want me along. I get into the car and we drive past a few houses and stop. We get out and walk into the house. It is a beautiful luxury apartment with way too many doors. I walk into the room farthest away and I find a woman. I put my finger on my lip and she says quiet. I try to signal her to hide and she tries. I walk back out and tell the man I found nothing. Then I hear the ice giant roar right outside. I run back into the room where the woman is and hide with her, right before I hear the sound of something big crashing down the walls, and the roof comes down. And then I wake up. Good morning! And that was the story. And I'm sorry it ends so abruptly. I don't have control over when my dreams stop. Feel free to continue it though. Please do. I would really like to see a continuous story out of this or something. Thanks for listening.